Now the 1952 Monroe High School basketball team, coached by Washington State Basketball Hall of Famer John Stahl. The 1952 and 53 Monroe High School basketball teams are among just a handful of teams that have won back-to-back state championships. First, the 1952 team that went 19-2 and represented tonight by, and again I'll ask you to come forward, Ted Rule, Merle Nicholson, Tom Sophie, Richard King, Marvin Young, Heidi Britton, daughter of Bill Boyden, Julie Johnson, daughter of Ron Earlywin, and Bill Rainwater. Come on up, folks. Not with us this evening are head coach John Stahl, assistant coach Jack Cole, and team members John Kirby, Reuben Benny Johnson, and Fred Sof. Each of the team members receives a framed certificate with the player's name and engraving that again states in recognition of achievement as a member of the 1952 Monroe High School Washington's Class B State Championship basketball team. Again signed by Frank Foster, Chair of the Snohomish County Sports Commission, and dated today. Like being back in the classroom, Frank's calling roll up here. Now speaking on behalf of the 1952 Monroe High School basketball team is Tom Sophie.
Thank you, Tom. I brought some notes tonight. First of all, I'd like to thank the Hall of Fame committee for selecting us. We're most proud and honored to be here. Tom, I may take a little bit longer than 2 minutes. It took 58 years to get here. I want to just take us through how we got to the state tournament and won the championship. 1952, Monroe was just a sleepy rural town, 12 to 1,300 people. Our team, we had crew cuts on most of the players, and most of us shot the foul shot underhand, the old granny shot. We moved on. That year we played a lot of tough basketball. Lake Stevens was a team that we fought. We lost at Lake Stevens. They beat us at Monroe. So we go into the state tournament, or the district tournament at Mount Vernon, and Monroe and Lake Stevens won their games on Monday night. And Wednesday night we met, game winner in overtime, and Lake Stevens with a desperation shot from midcourt won the game. We were devastated, but John Stahl was quite a coach. We had size, speed, determination, and he was a master at working us together. I think his coaching style, his technique, his demeanor is very similar to Coach Marv Harshman. From there, we had to play on Friday night to Snohomish. We beat them. Then on Saturday night, we had to play Oak Harbor, tough team, and we managed to beat them. So we got re-energized. The ride down to Tacoma for us country kids is really something. Most of us had never been in a hotel, and that was quite an experience. Our first game was with the Squim Wolves, and they came from the peninsula, and they played in a tough A and B league. With 3 minutes to go, we had the ball. John called timeout. The score was tied 44-44. He called the play. We scored the basket. Our defense held. We beat Squim by 4 points. That was probably our toughest game. The next game, we played the Castle Rock Rockets, and they were one of the favorite teams, and we beat them by 16 points. Our team was really coming together. You could feel the momentum in the locker room. And then the next night we played a team that was called the Yelm Tornadoes. Yelm Tornadoes. And we beat them by 18 points. Our offense, defense really clicked that night. So we were really ready for the game on Saturday night. And the best thing about this, all of our games were in the evening. Now if you look at that picture, that was taken right after the ball game. But I remember on Friday night after our win, Bill Boyden and I walked in where the cheerleaders were, and that's the cake that they had. That's how much confidence they had in us. And Monroe was becoming a ghost town. He closed the shop early. Farmers had somebody milk their cows to come down. And we just had a great fan show. And on Saturday we played the Eatonville Cruisers. What a name, Cruisers. And they were favored to beat us. Well, folks, let me tell you, that was our best game of the season. 51-31. Our defense held up, our offense was good, and it was a great way to end the season. I don't remember much about coming home, it was just a blur. But coming in Monroe, the people were by the Lewis Street Bridge just waiting for us. We had a parade, then we had assemblies, and many banquets. So it was just a great thrill, and in a town like Monroe, the community centered around the school district. And this just brought us closer together. Thank you very much.
Get in close, we'll get a picture. They asked that we can do that. Okay, who was thinking Hoosiers as he was talking? Okay. Now accepting the plaque for Monroe High School is the Director of Athletics for Monroe High School, Brett Willie. He's going to come up and get the plaque for Monroe.
It's a real pleasure to present this to Brett Willie, Athletic Director, Monroe High School.
One more time, the 1952